We're back. It's the drive home show. We're back on the road, back on the air. It is a Monday. All kinds of Mondays. 78, 79 degrees on the thermometer, but it's super comfortable. We got a whole lot of stuff to tell you about what happened this weekend. As you know, if you're listening in sequential order of the drive home shows, we did not go into the office on Thursday. We did not go into the office on Friday. And obviously we did not go on Saturday and Sunday. So we got a whole bunch of days to update you on. Probably not going to get to everything. We could probably, we could come back tomorrow or Wednesday or all those days. It's 4:07. She's real heaven, my 4:07. Got the windows down, got the sunroof open because it's so nice out, but gonna close them up now so we can have audio. What is the day today? It's July 22nd. We got my paycheck deposited into my account. I was toying with the idea of going to the bank to get the rent check, which is what we normally do on the 22nd, but I can do it tomorrow. I don't have to, the rent is due on the 1st, so, no problem doing it tomorrow. Okay, wait a second now. I don't have feeling any air coming out here. Mode. It's going to the floor. Hang on, let me fix this there. Is the AC on, or is it just the vent? Okay, we've got a nice merge today. Very beautiful merge. It says AC on, so we should be set to go here. Coming to merging on the freeway on the 494, which is going to turn into 694 as soon as we cross over 94, and that's a lot of 6s and 9s and 2s and 7s. Merging all the way over to the leftmost lane. Nice, smooth, easy merge. Looking good. We got cranes and girders, outhouses and stuff. I haven't said that for a while. They're still working on the bridge. They moved the southbound lanes over to the middle of the bridge, and now they're working on the westmost side of the bridge. I don't know if they'll come around and do that on this side afterwards, or if they're just gonna use what's already there. I don't know. But we're across the bridge already. 409. She's real fine, my 409. Giddy up 409. That's a nice smooth getaway. They're digging on the dirt here north of that bridge too. They're digging in some dirt there. What they're doing. We had a huge busy weekend. It was super hot. It was hot as blazes. I don't know if I ran Thursday or Friday. I did not run Friday. We went to the Twins game on Friday, and it was the dew point. Get this, you guys. The dew point on Friday was 77. Not the temperature. No. The temperature was in the 90s. Hey, they're digging in the dirt here over north of 10th Street. What are they doing over here? They look like they're paving the ground. Gonna probably lay down some asphalt and stuff there too. Yeah, 77 degrees dew point on Friday. 90s, mid-90s temperature. It was the best word I could say. It was oppressive. You go outside and it felt like you were in a sauna. It was like it just took your breath away. We went to the Twins game in that weather. Let me tell you, I thought I was going to collapse. I was like, how can I do this? How can I sit outside in this weather for several hours on end? We got there at like 5 because we wanted to get the Mauer Bobblehead, because when we went to the Prince jersey night, we didn't get there early enough to get the Prince jerseys, and so we thought, here's another, it's going to be busy. So we got there early to get our Joe Mauer bobbleheads, and we were there 2 hours before game time, so we had to sit there for 2 hours in that heat, just waiting for the game to start. It was very hot. We were just dripping with sweat. People were smelling. It was body odor left and right. The area that we sat, there was like nothing behind us for air to blow through, circulate. There was a couple of times when we had a breeze, and the breeze felt really good, but it wasn't often. And the Twins did not win that game. They got behind 2-0 in the first inning, and we had Jake Odorizzi pitching against Bassett or something like that. On paper, we should have won that one, and we were winning 3-2. Marwin Gonzalez hit a 2-run homer to go ahead 3-2. Wow, Carby. Wow. Car that looks like Billy's Blazer, Chevy Blazer. It's a gray SUV, just merged on the freeway. I passed it, and it fell, like, moved over behind me after I passed it, and it just cut off the guy behind me. I mean, just cut them off sharply. Anyway, getting distracted by that. Marwin Gonzalez hit a 2-run homer. The Twins took the lead 3-2. We kept the lead throughout most of the game till 7th inning, I think it was. Paulita and I decided, let's go walk around, get something to eat, try to find a place in the stadium where there's more air circulating, because Paula and Clark had gone. I forgot to tell you, Clark was in town. That's the reason we went to the game. He arrived in town on Wednesday night. Paula and Clark went to go get some food earlier, and they said it's breezy. Everywhere else in the stadium, there's a nice breeze blowing to cool you off. We're on the Pine Springs Mattavita curve at 414, everybody. So I said, said to Paulito, you want to go? Let's go walk around, try to cool off, get something to eat. So we did that. As soon as we did that, they brought in the Twins brought in Ryan Sandberg. No, what's his name? Ryan Harper. Sounds like Brian Harper, the former catcher from the '91 championship team, but it's Ryan Harper. R-Y-N-E Harper. And he proceeded to give up the lead immediately. He blew the lead, and then he actually let them go ahead. So they went ahead 4-3. And then we could not get a run. They brought in Joaquin Soria, Liam Hendricks. Liam Hendricks got the save in the 9th, shut the door on the Twins. It was putrid. It was just pathetic. And they lost. Twins lost 4-3. Afterwards, there was a fireworks show. We stayed for that. Might as well. We went up to the 3rd deck where there's more air blowing around to keep us cool. Well, I wouldn't say cool. I would say less hot. It was hot. It was so hot. And so we stayed for the fireworks. The game before that, now I'm not going to be able to provide you with all the details. I have so much, everything to talk about and stuff. But the previous game, Twins were losing. I cannot remember if they took the lead at the beginning of the game, but this is against Oakland again. Right before that, they lost. They got swept by the Mets, a 2-game series at Target Field. got swept by the Mets. I can't remember if they were leading in this first game on Thursday night, but they had a bit of a, what do you call, lifter, uplifter? I don't know. Can't think of the right word, but late in the game, the Twins got 2 runners on. They were losing. Can't remember the score. Something like 4-1, 4-2, or 3-1. I don't know. But a pinch hit Eddie Rosario late in the game. First pitch, he crushes a 3-run homer to take the lead. The Twins ended up winning that game. I think it was 4-3. I don't know, but that was crucial because it stopped the 3-game losing streak. That was their first 3-game losing streak of the year, and that would have been a 4-game losing streak. And then the Friday night they lost, so that would have been a 5-game winning streak. So it stopped that losing streak. Losing streak. So I'm like, that's a critical game. That's a turning point. That momentum changer for the Twins. Blah, 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 blah. So then what happens? They go and lose on Friday. And Saturday, they're winning. I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention in that game. We were out mini golfing, which is another thing I'm going to talk about. But let's just cover the Twins right now real quick. I'm getting notices on my phone. So I know in the first inning, Nelson Cruz hits a home run. Kepler hits a home run. I think they get 2 runs in the first inning, and then they get another home run. So they're like 3-0. Well, then I think then Oakland came back to tie it. Then we scored another run to go ahead 4-3 late in the game. It's in the 9th inning. We're driving home, listening to it on the radio. They had a chance to get more runs, but we're ahead 4-3. But they had a chance to get more runs, insurance runs, and they blew it. So as we get home, it's going to the 9th, and they said we're bringing in Taylor Rogers. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna win. It's a done deal. So I take my time getting in the house. The kids go and turn on say yes to the wedding dress or something. I don't know. So it takes me a few minutes. I work my way upstairs to the upstairs TV. I know the Twins are going to win. So I turn on the game and I see, okay, 2 outs in the 9th. I see a runner on first. I'm like, well, that's okay. There's 2 outs. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him out. We're gonna win. And I listen. I hear Dick Bramer's voice sounding dejected, and then he says something about a 2 out hit batter opened the door. And I'm like, okay, what is he talking about? Why is he sounding dejected? I see a guy on first. Okay, he hit a batter. So what? We're gonna get him out. Then I look. Oh! The score is 5-4 Oakland. I'm like, well, what the heck? How did they do that? When did this happen? We got to slow down here on Rice Street. Well, maybe we don't have to slow down. The people coming from 35E are slowing down, but maybe we won't have to slow down. It's 420. I'm like, how did the A's get 2 runs like that quickly? And it turns out, I didn't see anything this happen, but it turns out they had 2 strikes on like 3 different batters to win the game, and they couldn't get him out. They ended up taking the lead and winning. Well, wait a minute. We still got a chance in the bottom of the 9th now. Now it's Liam Hendricks again. I'm like, oh crap. He just shut us down Friday night. Hopefully we can do better here. So I'm not going to explain every batter, but we worked the bases loaded with 1 out. We got the bases loaded. We had runners on second and third with one out, and then they pinch hit Eddie Rosario again, and they intentionally walked him. So now the bases are loaded, but there's only one. I mean, there's only one out, and Mitch Garver is up. All he has to do is hit a fly ball. We tie the game. That's all he's got to do. That's all he has to do. What does he do? He first pitch grounds into a tailor-made 6-4-3 double play. We don't even get a chance to like get excited. First pitch, boom, it's over. I was like so aggravated. And then we'll just continue on Twins Sunday's game. Twins took a 4-0 lead at Sunday. Cut him off. Just cut him off. Coming up through a freeway down to 35W signs. 5 minutes and 13 minutes, you guys. 5 minutes and 13 minutes. I'm not going to comment on what's happening on the road here. I have a tendency to get distracted. I have too much to talk about. Can't describe what's happening on the road here. Maybe some other time. 4:22 right now. What was it? 5 minutes and 13 minutes? I can't remember. It's not going to matter anyway. So Twins have a 4-0 lead. Michael Pineda's pitching yesterday's game against I don't know. It was the guy that the Raleigh Fingers mustache. The guy that we beat up pretty good last time in Oakland. So like this game's in the bag. We got this game in the bag. And Pineda has a little bit of rough inning in the 5th inning. He gives up 2 runs. And then he has more runners on base, but he shuts the door, only allowing the 2 runs. We got the slow down here right before Snelling. Slow down right before Snelling. He shuts the door. Only 2 runs are allowed, and we still have a 4-2 lead. Bottom of the 5th inning, we get some runners on base, and I can't remember how, but we score a run. Should have scored more, but we got 1, making it 5-2. Now we're back to a 3-run lead, and we're in the 6th. Yeah, details happen, whatever. So they bring in Trevor May. I can't remember, it's 7th or 8th inning. They bring in Trevor May. First batter he walks. Second batter is was it Chris Herman, former Twin Chris Herman. Crushes a ball. It hits off the limestone facing. And now we've got runners on 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out. And I said, take him out now. Take him out. Take him out. Take him out now. But they did not listen to me. Throws a wild pitch. Runner scores. Now it's, what is it? 5-5, I think. No, 5. Well, anyway, he gives up like 4 runs, and they tie it. They actually take the lead 6-5. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me, right? You have to be freaking kidding me. The pitching staff blew at least 5 leads to the Oakland A's. They blew the lead on Friday. They blew a couple of leads on Saturday. They blew the lead on Sunday. I don't know, remember if they blew a lead on Thursday, but I'll look it up. I will look it up. Keeping you in remembrance of the time. Keeping you in, I don't know, reminding you of the time. It's 4:25 right now. We're trying to get there by, what was it, 4:27? We're at the merging area that I have yet to come up with a catchy name for. Wow, there's a semi just flying on the road here. What are you guys doing? What the heck are you guys doing? Hey, there's an old Chevy Malibu like the one I used to have, Malibu Max. Same color and everything. Different license plate number. Malibu Max, the one I used to have. was let's finish off the Twins game Sunday. So, 9th inning. The Twins are losing 6-5 in the ninth, bottom of the ninth. They bring in Liam Hendricks again. I'm like, whatever. So, what happens? Trying to remember the order, but basically, Luis Arraez gets a base hit. Jorge Adrianza, next batter, he triples. He crushes the ball, hits kind of off the wall, bounces over the outfielder's head, starts rolling back towards the infield. Arraez scores, tying run. Adrianza gets to third, and there's one out. Winning run is at third with one out. And it's Jason Castro crossing the 35W bridge, 4:27 right now. We made it to 5 minutes. I think we're going to go all the way to the store. As I mentioned before, we need to go to the bank, but we don't have to go to exactly today. I didn't have anything prepared. I didn't have the envelope prepared, although I have envelopes in my bag. I don't have a stamp, so might as well just do it tomorrow. Jason Castro strikes out. Now there's 2 outs. Winning run at third, and Max Kepler up. Kepler had a 3-run homer earlier in the day. Been hitting the ball pretty well. He slices a base hit to left field, and winning run scores. Twins win 7-6. So it was a nail-biting weekend. It was full of ups and downs. We come back in dramatic fashion, game 1 to win. They come back in a semi-undramatic fashion in game 2 to win. It was the oppressive heat. They come back in dramatic fashion to win game 3. Very frustrating, but we close it out in dramatic fashion with a walk-off base hit to win game 4. So we split. Which is okay. It's Oakland has the best record in baseball since June something. So, yeah, they were a formidable opponent, and we played them tough. We played them hard. We played them well. We should have won 3 out of 4, but then we could have only won 1 out of 4, and we could have been swept. Really, if you think about it, really, we could have been swept. So we'll take it, I guess. I don't know. Now we got the Yankees coming into town. CC Sabathia pitching tonight against Martin Perez. And this is CC Sabathia's last season. He's announced he will retire at the end of the season. This car in front of me looks like the wheels are not straight. So we got 5K race coming up this week, Wednesday. The Torchlight Run. I don't know what that exactly means. We're starting by the convention center. We're running downtown, and we're crossing a bridge. Should be kind of scenic. Should be kind of cool. We got a stop and go here now on the freeway. I decided to stay all the way to the university, and might not have been a great decision, but we'll get there. So Paulina came to visit me, take me out for lunch, or take me to lunch, go with me to lunch. We went to Run and Fun, got her some new shoes. Here's what I thought. I thought it was that running store over in that little strip mall by Chipotle and Panda Garden and Noodle and Company and all that, because that's where we got our shoes before. Then I saw it Run and Fun over there in Tamarack Hills, and I thought, oh, they must have moved. So we just went to Run and Fun. We got the shoes, and then we went to Chipotle for lunch. And it's running room. It's the running room was there. It's still there. So I just got totally fooled, but probably worked out for the best because the dude asked if we had any discount with our gym membership or whatever, and I said, oh, we go to Lifetime, and oh yeah, they give a 20% discount. What? So we got a 20% discount. Was only like $97 for her shoes, and I was expecting to pay $150. I believe we paid $150 at Running Room when we got her last pair of shoes. So I think it worked out better. And we walked the walking path at my job afterwards, so that was like 2,500 steps. I think I got about 4,500 to 5,000 steps right now. My run today will get me to 10,000 pretty easily. I mean, 3 miles is about 6,000 steps if you're running it. I'm anxious because the dew point today was said 51. That's quite a bit more comfortable than the 77 on Friday. Remember our scale, you guys? Let me just grab some water. I don't think this is probably hot water. My mouth is yeah. Even though it's warm, it still wetted my palate. I see some flashing emergency vehicle lights. That could be the cause for this slowdown. We're just before Central. It's 4:33 right now. We're just before Central. What was I going to say? Oh, our scale for our mugginess scale measuring tool. Dew point in the 50s is humid. No. Yeah, dew point in the 50s is humid. We're going to describe that as humid. Dew point in the 60s is muggy. Dew point in the 70s, we had lots of different words. There's tropical, which I don't really like, because tropical sounds like a good word. It's like tropical island, tropical paradise, and all that. But actually, 70 degree dew points is very uncomfortable. So we use words like oppressive, downright, super muggy, things like that. So that's what 70s, and then just think 77, the upper part of the 70s. Yeah, that was just ridiculous. So we're gonna try running today. I ran Saturday. We went to the gym Saturday. I ran for 30 minutes. I ran a mile at 7 miles per hour. Then I stopped and rested, and I ran another mile at 7 miles per hour. And I think I stopped before getting the full second mile. But then the third mile, I think I dropped down to 6.8. I was just very sweating. I was just very sweating, and kept having to towel off, and it's because there was no wind to dry off the sweat. It was just dripping off me. Oh, and here's the thing about that. Like, I went into the gym and then went into the locker room to shower. Hang on, like there's some stuff going on here at the. I'm gonna get off, but ooh, there's an accident. That's what it is, an accident. All right, some tow trucks and stuff coming. I went to the locker room to take a shower. Right, I took off my shirt. It was the stretchy spandex type shirt that it lets the sweat through and keeps you drier, that kind. I took that shirt off. It was one of the older ones, like one of the first ones I got. And I took it off, hung it on the hook, right? Went and took my shower and blah, blah, blah. Came back, you know, there was a puddle on the bottom of the locker from the sweat dripping off of this shirt, okay? That's how much I was sweating. There was a puddle on the bottom of my locker of sweat. Now I put the sweaty clothes in the plastic bag, which I normally do. I could feel the wetness. The shirt was just saturated still. Put it in the bag. I could feel the wetness through the bag. I put it in my gym bag, and I walked out and waited for Paulita, sat in the chair, had the bag on my lap. Okay, when I got up, and she came out, and I got up to meet her, my pants were wet from the sweat in the plastic bag. So somehow I got through the plastic bag, through my gym bag, and on my pants while I waited. That's how much I sweat. That's how much I sweat. My weight was 199.0 pounds on Saturday. And so I'm anxious to run and see how I do today. I listened to an old drive home show from May 7th or so, or this morning on the way into work, and I reminded myself why I run. It's just to be relaxing and enjoy the weather, listen to the music, and de-stress and stuff. So that's what I'm going to try to do today. Just try to relax, run nice and easy, and see how I do. I'm going to try to not stop. That's what I'm going to try to do. And I'll let you guys know tomorrow how I did. We're almost done with the show. I'm about to the grocery store. I'm not going to resume after I come out of the grocery store. So this is going to be it. There were more things that we could have talked about. We went to the Can Wonderland. We went to mini golf. I did kind of touch the subject, but didn't talk about it. Also, there's video games there. The whole ordeal. We went to Granite City on Saturday. So we can probably talk about that stuff on tomorrow's program. Yeah, there's a long list of things I could say about those Saturday. I'm just waiting to turn left at the light. University Avenue. Baby, I love you. Oh, baby, I love your way. On the display screen, it just says, baby, I love you. It doesn't say, baby, I love your. It doesn't say, baby, I love your way. It just says, baby, I love you. That's why I thought it was a song called Baby, I Love You. Nah. I got my hair cut on Thursday. I worked from home on Thursday. Went and got my hair cut. So this is the first drive home show I'm doing with my haircut. And I trimmed my beard. And dyed it again, so I look. Anyway, that's it for the drive home show. We're at the store now. Thanks for listening. Keep your feet in the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Don't forget to drive home safe.